I've got this on my chair. Take it off. We are now live. Hi, Shren. You right? You right, everyone? I'll wait for everyone to join, and then we've got some things to talk about. You right, mate? How you doing? Nice to see you in here. Hope you're all doing well. We've got some topics to talk about, and also a big topic at the minute that we need to try and help out a fellow YouTuber. Or close the door, please.
Yeah, sure.
Enjoying the Discord, yeah? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Could you tuck me blue shoes into like the rack, please? I'll just wait for a couple more people to pop in. Just give me a moment. Oh, it looks like this is everyone for the time being. Usually I go live at 8 o'clock, but I thought I'd go live a little earlier. Seeing I'm the oldest in there now. Yeah, you are. Mr. G's very happy that he's no longer the oldest. It's funny, Martin's always claimed that he's the eldest one and that, and now you've taken that mantle. So, yeah. But let's get into the topic straight away. People will join, they'll hear it, whatever. Let's talk about it now. So, Aquarium Adventures has been hacked. You've probably seen it if you're a part of the Discord. And we need to try and get his channel back and help him out. So, yeah, I don't know what we could possibly do. If anyone's got any contact with YouTube, do they know any fellow bigger YouTubers that are in contact with YouTube? Anything like that. Basically, what had happened was a couple of weeks ago, his channel was compromised and his Discord. So his email was out there. It had been hacked. It had been probably leaked on some kind of botting or scamming website. Maybe he's clicked on an email, thought it was something else, and then they've gained access to his profile that way. But yeah, basically they've got access to his whole YouTube channel and I think his Discord. He did put a message in his Discord saying it's been a good run and all that. I don't want to see him go. I don't think anyone wants to see him go from YouTube. So if we can, like, you know, the best we can do is show him support in this time of need, really, and also try and help him out. Now, what I done in the Discord earlier, and okay, it's not beneficial for his channel, but maybe in my mind, I thought that it'd make people aware that his channel's been compromised. Obviously, if you subscribe to Aquarium Adventures, you've probably seen that his channel name got turned into XRP or something like that, some like crypto scam thing or currency thing, I don't know. Hello, Tom. Thanks for joining. Yeah, crypto scam currency kind of thing. I don't know what it was. It was some weird thing. It looked like the two people that were talking on the live as well were like AI generated. It was very weird. I also seen that there was another channel or two that was named something else and then that had been taken over. So whatever this is, it's quite scary. So be careful if you are a fellow YouTuber. Change your security questions. Make sure that your email and your passwords across the board isn't the same. so you don't get fully compromised. It's very scary. You look after yourself. A sub. I'm from the UK and do shorts and live content. And no worries. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Take care, China. I don't know where it's from, what's happened, how it's happened, but his channel's compromised. So yeah, if everyone could please double tap your screen now and like the live, it'd be much appreciated. Wirral, yes, I work in Wirral. Thanks for noticing. But yeah, his channel's been compromised. If you can, tweet out to YouTube, tweet out or send a message to YouTube socials. Try and get a hold of YouTube. Try and get his channel back for him. Yeah, it's not good to see someone in the community lose the channel like that. I've got a feeling if it was a bigger YouTuber, like, you know, someone with a couple 100k or 1,000,000 subscribers, YouTube would be on it like that. According to his answer that he put in his Discord, he basically said that they've said it is what it is, deal with it kind of thing. And I don't think that that's acceptable at all. So if we can try and gather a posse of people to tweet out to YouTube and get them in. Hey Gibbs. Yeah, so it's unfortunate, you know. He's a really good member of the community. He's you know, helped me out. He's gave me a little shout out on one of his lives. We accidentally clashed lives one time, and I thought I'd upset him. It was a funny story, but Graham's a really nice guy, and it sucks to see his channel be compromised like this. And I only wish him the best and hope that he gets his channel back. It's a lot of stress to go under, especially with how long he's probably put into his channel. Yeah, I myself would probably be really, you know, angry if my channel was compromised at this rate. So I can only imagine being near 80k subscribers, suddenly some random bot account thing or whatever trying to sell crypto has taken over everything. He's probably lost a lot of subscribers too from it though, because people won't realize that that was his channel that's been taken over. And it's the sooner it's sorted, the better for himself and the community. And it also sends a message to YouTube that you can't just allow these small and upcoming channels, I say small, he's a lot bigger than my channel, but these channels cannot be, you know, just ignored as well as not looked after. Like at the end of the day, it's not on. It isn't. The fact that his response was it is what it is, deal with it, is not on. So yeah, I could only imagine how angry I'd be if my stuff was compromised. So yeah, again, as I said, please share in different communities, different comment sections, different forums, different posts. Speak to other fish YouTubers in the scene. Get the word out that his channel's been deleted. Obviously, there was a mass report, and I told everyone in my Discord to report that live that was on his channel. It weren't him. Well, obviously, you wanted the live being taken down, but it also makes YouTube aware of what's going on too. So yeah, please push that message out. Get as many people involved. Make as many people as aware what's happened to his channel. And yeah, that's the best I can possibly do anyway, is with my small, you know, audience that I've got, try and help out as much as I possibly can. Because at the end of the day, if it happened to me, I would be very much lost and without hope like himself. So yeah, make sure to offer him support on any of his other socials to help him out. Yeah, but my thoughts are with Graham anyway, and I only wish him the best. But yeah, now that we've got that out the way, I'm sure it'll still be a topic throughout the rest of the live. But yeah, let's talk about what's been going on. So I bought a rack system. It weren't good enough. Great to see you again, Adam. Doing great things with Stay at Wirral Aquatics. Coffee machine is always on you, and the guys always welcome over our finest. Oh, thank you very much, Mike. Nice to see you in here, mate. Long time no see. Actually, I appreciate you popping in, Mike. It's been a hot minute since I spoke to you. How's the saltwater section doing in that? I haven't been in the shop in a good while. It is a good journey, you know. When I go and do these shop tours or pay a visit, I'm always, you know, on the bus for almost an hour and a half and that. But yeah, I appreciate you popping in, mate. It's nice to see you in here. Love to take you up on that offer for coffee. But yeah, as I was saying, the rack, the MDF boards was so thin. I basically would have had to replace all the boards, and that would have cost me a lot more. I ended up returning that rack back, and I'm going to be, well, I've got one downstairs. Mia's here in the background, so yeah, the rack's arrived.
Oh, the new one?
It's heavy.
Oh.
Me and my dad will set it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be moving in Mia's. I've already got the Roma 125, but this tank's moving there, and my 15 litre over there too. Yeah, I'm kind of past the point of trying with this tank. Like, there's a bit of BBA on my plants. The plant growth isn't really happening either. I mean, the crypt's doing okay. The lower epiphyta, anything near the light is just getting blitzed by algae. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a water top up at some point, but yeah. Yeah, difficult with your position now, but you guys are doing really great things. I'm pleased you landed the position doing something you really enjoy. Oh, thanks so much, Mike. I really appreciate that comment, honestly, mate. It's you know, getting a job in this hobby is really difficult, and getting a you know, especially in a place local, and you know, there's not many shops in the northwest that I would have been able to work for because of the distance, the travel and stuff like that. So I'm really fortunate to be in the position that I am, working for Wirral, and it's done a lot for my knowledge and my confidence in fish keeping. USB board, £20 B&Q. They do 5 cuts for free. Oh, that's good. That's very good. I think the board that's come with this new rack is 9mm, so it's like way thick. So it's like way thick enough to be able to take the weight of this and the 15. I think it's like a 5-rack shelving system anyway. But yeah, I do need to repay a visit to Finest. Actually, I believe my last tour I done, I was a little nervous when I first started my channel. Actually, yeah, I was a bit nervous on what I'd be doing. That's what's on my rack, 15mm board. Yeah, that's really thick. That's more than enough safety there. But I think 9mm should do. I'll show you what is it, 9mm, 8mm, because this is the whole thing that I've been dealing with. I'm trying to get the lids properly. Obviously, I'm trying to. Nice to see you, Shane, by the way. Long time no see. Trying to get the right lid size, because obviously I don't want Mia's cat climbing in the tanks. She's already obsessed with the 125. Yeah, look at this. So I tried to cancel the plastic order. I got one piece of plastic, and that's perfect size. Like, it's perfect for me. 15 litre, perfect measurements, everything like that. Now on their website it bugged out, and it was meant to be 60x40 for this tank. Yeah, glitched out to 60x10. So when I got the receipt, I automatically sent them multiple emails trying to cancel it. What did they do? They decided to I'm trying to get the words out. They decided to send it anyway, even though I sent multiple emails, and it had been like over a week before they'd even cut or made it. But they said, oh, we don't do refunds and all that, when it said on the email there was a refund policy. So look at this. What am I meant to do with this? Like, whack it over someone's head? Look how solid that is. It's like bulletproof. So yeah, that, I mean, it's the right measurement, but it doesn't cover the whole tank, does it? Let's make it happen. Been plenty of changes since you were last in. Amazing, mate. I'll definitely have to pop in. I might even pop in this week sometime as well. We could sort something out. That'd be great. Because yeah, it's been a good while, and I'd like to do a walk around one if possible. You know, walk around with yourself or one of the guys. It'd be great to have like a little walk around tour, because I believe them shop tours offer a better insight. You know, a bit like my I'm not sure if you watched the recent video, but the recent video I done on Elements Aquatics, I think that walk around tour is like a really good way to get your personality across, let people understand the staff and get that insight rather than just, you know, I know I've just uploaded a fish tour back to back now where it's just a voiceover. And the reason them fish tours come out is because, you know, shop workers sometimes just aren't comfortable being on camera, and that's perfectly fine. But I honestly think it's more beneficial for the business as well as the video, the audience, getting the side of the coin or getting to peel back the curtain and see the personality of the staff working there, because then it shows what the shop's like, it shows what the knowledge is like of the staff working there. And it's informative too, because when someone's walking around saying this fish is this, oh I love this, and they're telling all the ins and outs, it's a lot more educational to watch rather than, you know, me walking around going, that's a nice fish, that's really cool, I used to keep that. Again, the you know, people enjoy that, but I personally enjoy a lot more of that interview kind of style. Nice to see you, Simpson. But yeah, as I said, what am I meant to do with this? Anyone got any smart ideas? I don't think I have any smart ideas to do with this. Bar whack it over someone's head if they do me head in one day. But yeah, look at that. Can't even... Yeah, useless. Funny though. But yeah, there's like there's support beams going through this rack as well, that bar. It's like a big metal bar going across. So yeah, it's going to be very heavy duty. So I think it'll definitely be able to take the weight, hopefully. I will have to put some mats across to keep it, you know, going strong. Better tank lids. Yeah, I'm on to. So that's kind of what I... Oh, yeah. No, to be fair, I mean, that could be good for, like, better tanks. You know, them splitting free ones. Although I'm not a fan of them. Yeah. Should we do a giveaway this large piece of plastic? Anyone want to win this large piece of plastic? Yeah, so what's everyone's thoughts with the recent shop tours? So, obviously, I've done, like, 3 shop tours in one day. And I really enjoyed that. It was a good little day trip. It was the hottest day of the year so far, and it was nice to visit 3 different types of shops. Obviously you had the first one that we uploaded a couple of days ago. Yeah, it was genuinely like walking into the past. It was like an older kind of vibe that you got when you walked in there. It was a lot more different than what you used to see maybe as a kid. That little lagoon sign, like, it made me feel like I was a kid walking in again. Now obviously there was a couple comments. First one is a blast from the past for sure, yeah. Now, to protect the shop, because I know there was a comment saying it's just guppies, and yeah, I agree, to be honest. The majority of the video is just guppies you could see in the tanks. Yeah, they said they were due a delivery, or they were about to get a delivery, and I popped in before they were expecting to have the delivery. So yeah, it was kind of a little harsh on my side to show up before then, but obviously I was doing the 3 tours in one day, so it made sense for me to get that video and get that out. But yeah, I used to go there about 15 years ago. Damn. Oh, does it look exactly the same as the question? Your name is Steve, by the way. Please remind me. It is Steve. I'm forgetful because I'm so used to seeing Climbing Aquarius that, like, I always forget your real name. You need to say it 5 times before it gets stuck in my brain. But yeah, to protect them, I popped up. I called them early in the day. I think I called them the day before. No, I called them early in the day because what I was initially going to do is I was going to do the no, sorry, wrong fish shop. Bald Heath Maidenhead. I was going to do that first. Yeah, it is Steve. Okay, yeah, I was double checking. Yeah, so I was going to do the Bald Heath one. And I was going to, I'll be completely honest, I was going to ignore the second one that I brought out today because I'd visited there a year prior, and I found it was an okay shop, but I think the stocking was really low on the day when I did go in, and I was only in there briefly because I was with a friend and we were doing a little road trip because we were getting little parts here and there to set up his tank. I went in and I was like, it's okay, but there isn't much stock and whatever. But then someone did tell me recently, and I think Paul, Big Fish Lad as well, he did mention that this shop's really, really good and that. And I was like, is it? So I ended up checking out and seeing that the shop had been recently renovated and done up. And I was also told again by the fair shop that I toured that, oh, haven't they recently got, like, up the road, they've recently got that. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, it made sense to do the free tours. Initially I was going to do 1, then 2, and then 3. So yeah, I'm glad that I got all 3 done. Free videos for the channel, but also 3 videos to put them shops on the map, and hopefully people will enjoy them. They're all relatively pretty much in the same area. They're literally like 5 minutes apart from each other. So 5 minutes that way, 5 minutes that way, 5 minutes that way. It's the closest alignment of shops I've ever seen, especially garden centres. There's nothing all around. It's just countryside with the odd few houses here and there. And like, there's a garden centre, a garden centre, and a garden centre. A fish shop, a fish shop, a fish shop. So it's like, you know, like anyone locally, please tell me, where would you go out of the 3 is the question. Or where do you go if you do live local? Raccoon tetra always breeding. I did give them some blood with him earlier, so they're nice and happy and chunky. Colours are popping. Really nice to see. Yeah, there's me ramble gone now. Is there anything else in my head? Yeah, so let's just show you what's going on at the moment with the tanks. I am going to do a like updated tank tour thing. So we have our Raccoon Tetra that are absolutely going crazy. We've got 2 gold lasers in there. I'm probably going to be rehoming them. I've had them quite some time now, but I think it's time to part ways. Our Pisto Hongshley, he's living the best life. He's a lot healed up now, way more healed up than he was last time. So the last time we seen him, he had a bit of hole in the head starting. We treated that. I don't think it was hole in the head. It might have been worms or parasite, whatever. I used a little bit of the Cloverleaf treatment that Cloverleaf gifted to me in that little care package. I'm not sure if you remember or if you've been subscribed to the channel long enough, but basically when early days on the channel, Cloverleaf sent me like a food bundle with like some treatment and little goodies here and there and that. And yeah, they basically sorted me out, and the treatment's amazing. Like, it's really good, high quality treatment, and every time I've used it, it's been successful. But yeah, we need to give this a little clean up today, so we're probably going to do that during the live. Is that a scratch on the inside? Let me check. No, it was just a watermark. Yeah, there's a deep amount of algae starting to form, so I need to give that a good scrub. Bits of BBA, although it looks like it's starting to die off. Yeah, not looking amazing, but it looks okay. It's still passable. The fish are all healthy, that's a priority. We've also got our L205 there, just chilling on the glass. There it is. Yeah, he's just chilling. Oh, Hillstream's on his wonder. And then if we go over to the 15 litre just here, we've got our Scarlet Badders pair still, although they're going to be rehomed. I'm probably going to change up. Maybe I'll change up the scape. I don't know. This is a really nice piece of wood. Look at the epiphytes on it. There is little bits of algae here and there, but it's not too bad. I maintain it, just do a little bit of a clean and that. So yeah, I'm probably going to do a bit of maintenance on this live. Now, there's our female Badders. And as you can see, her tail right there, it's not looking good. She's healthy. Like, she's out and about. She's not scared. It's just her and the male are sparring a fair bit. And yeah, it's one of them that, like, you know, you got to be careful. I'm doing water changes frequently. I don't know where she's gone. She's just darted away. Can't see her anymore. Yeah, I think she's just darted away. Yeah, so her tail's a little beat up. These baddest, they just don't want to do that. Love the channel and shop tours, but I have to say something. I have to say, been in the hobby for 40 years. I think the quality of fish has dropped. I think it's not the shop's fault, but rather the breeders. Yeah, so that's a really good topic to talk about, actually. So yeah, we can maybe talk about that topic. So I think I agree with you. I don't think the quality of all fish has gone down. I think maybe the quality of, like, you know, the primary species. I definitely noticed the quality, even working in a fish shop. The quality of better fish has gone down. You get fish coming in sometimes with tumours. You got fish just randomly dying, even though they've been feeding amazing all week, and the fresh water changes and everything like that, and then suddenly they just drop. I think the same goes for rams. Maybe the fish that are starting to become popular, like like Celestial Pearl Danios, they've become popular for quite some time now. Yeah, it's one of them things that, you know, has been a thing for some time now, I'd say. And maybe as well, it depends where the importers are and stuff like that. A lot of fish back in the day, if you don't recall, a lot of fish back in the day, they were wild caught, and nowadays, like, a good majority captive bred, and that's a lot better for the sustainability of, like, you know, the hobby as a whole. You don't want loads and loads of fish just being randomly. You can walk around, it's fine. You don't want loads and loads of fish randomly just being plucked out of rivers all over the world, because, like, I stay away from neon tetras. Neons, yeah, neons. There's this whole debate in it. It's like neons. They've been mass produced for a long, long, long time now. Probably one of the OG fish that people would keep, and yeah, the issue with them is down to the fact that they've been mass produced on a massive scale, and yeah, like, you know, it's just one of them things that can't be helped. I always say to people, because beginners will either go for neons, or they'll go for guppies, or they go for mollies or swordtails. They're like the four primary fish, or a better fish, that people go for. And, like, I always try and stray people away from them fish, because I'd like them to, you know, experience fish with, you know, a bit more hardiness to them. Ones that a little underappreciated too. Like, a big thing in my job is getting people to buy fish that don't look great in the shop but will look great at home. A primary example is Odessa Barbs. Odessa Barbs are stunning, stunning fish, but when you see them in the fish shop, 90% of the time, especially if they're not mature, they look awful. And getting someone to believe and invest in that fish is, like, an amazing thing, because then they'll come in and they'll appreciate, like, they'll appreciate you for telling them about that fish. The amount of people that have had come in and go, oh, that fish you told me to get the other day, oh, it's coloured up so nicely. I'm so happy to have taken your advice. I want some more, or something like that. And that's the, you know, the approach I take is, like, you know, beginners will always love guppies and livebearers because they'll always have that colour. But I like, you know, putting people onto different fish, because that's what I'd appreciate as a new beginner. Because with the point I'm at in the hobby now, I haven't kept bread and butter for a while. Like, I just kind of get bored of it. I like keeping fish that not many people know of, like the raccoon tetra, like some of the fish I've got. Rare slash uncommon, because I like seeing the behaviours, because it's something that you wouldn't see anywhere else. And obviously I need to take advantage of that. I've said for the longest time going now that I need to do a species profile on my raccoon tetra. And I'm probably going to get round to doing that when I've done my rescape, and once everything's settled with that tank, that I'll document that. Because I think it's a fish that I'd love to see more frequent, because of how beautiful the fins are, the colours, the behaviour and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, it's like these badders too. I really liked them for the longest time, but the male just hasn't taken to the female. Look at the back fin there. It's healing up, but they do like sparring, and the male is quite territorial, and I think they deserve just a bigger tank. So I'm probably going to do a rehome on them badders, to be honest. But yeah, the male, he's chasing her right now, actually. Just aggression, you know. They've got all the ideal conditions to be breeding. I mean, look at that tank. Like, it's pristine. Obviously, the male, he's chasing her in the corner at the minute. She could just turn that way and run away, but yeah, like, this is the thing. Sometimes it just doesn't work out with some fish. The best fish for me are rummy nose tetra and white clouds. Yeah, it's crazy to think with white cloud minnows how long they've been in the hobby now. They've probably been in the hobby longer than neons, and yet they're probably one of the most hardy fish you can keep in the hobby. Nice to see you in here, Martin. We were just speaking. It's nice to see the numbers and viewers have jumped up now. It's getting closer to that 8 o'clock mark, which is where most of my viewers usually watch the lives anyway. Sorry I'm late. It was out with Vera. No problem, mate. It's no stress at all. Rummy nose are great. Lovely, lovely fish. They're like a canary in the mine shaft. They'll tell you if there's anything wrong with your parameters. But yeah, white clouds, great fish. I need to give them a go. I'll hold my hands up. I've never actually kept them, and I really do want to keep them. Maybe them cardinal minnows, they've caught me eye as well. So yeah, definitely want to give them a go. Give them a try. What was I gonna say there? Yeah, so Martin, as I was just saying, early in the live when we first started, within the first 10 minutes, that basically, oh, nice to see you from Indonesia. Thanks for joining. A lot of fish come from your land, so it's nice to see you in here. But yeah, as I was saying there, oh, cardinal minnows. Yeah, Harry's got quite a few of them, and I've seen them, and lovely, lovely fish. But yeah, if you haven't seen already, everyone, I'd just like to announce that, you know, the famous You Know shirt is now officially released. I don't, you know, whether it's a permanent resident on the shop, it probably will be until we do the whole revamp on the merch. But yeah, the You Know shirt is now out. That was requested by Fish Shop Matt. Martin will say Fish Shop who, but it's Fish Shop Matt who wanted that on the t-shirt. I'll have to let him know that there is now a You Know shirt with the fish from my logo. So if you want to buy one of them, it supports the channel. I make no money, barely any money, pennies off fish merch, the channel merch. Like, I've made it as cheap as possible for the profit margin, to the point where the website was telling me this is too low of a profit margin. I'm probably going to change where my merch comes from at some point as well, although the quality's been quite good, in all fairness. And yeah, basically we've decided to honor what the community wants and what the community says, you know. I had to say it, but yeah, it was a running joke for a while that all I'd say is, you know, when I'd be going on my little rambles here and there, so I thought I'd honour that by creating a t-shirt and a mug as well. So if you want a little mug, obviously I haven't got a mug with it, but if you want a little mug with You Know written on it with a little fish, you can get that too. Pictures of that and just you wearing the merch and all that, and like taking pictures, sending in the Discord or tag me on Instagram and TikTok and that. Like, it's great to it's great for us to get that little bit of publicity from it. I want a Fish Up Matt to make a Fish Up Who t-shirt. Be great if he did make a Fish Up Who. He might do if you keep making the joke at him in the Discord. I'm sure he might give it a think, actually, because it'd be a good little space. Obviously, it's a small niche thing from my community, where it's a stem. What I say, my community, it's stemmed from yourself, Martin, on it, and then it's become its own little running joke. But yeah, during this live, I'm probably going to do a bit of maintenance. Probably going to, you know, clean up the nano tank over there. Probably going to clean up this tank and try and chop off as much leaves with algae in that. I'd buy that. A Fish Up Who shirt or the You Know shirt. Whatever shirt you want. I have also released... what size tank do you recommend? You're funny, aren't you? Let's just... You're bored. Funny joke, but you're not catching me out. But yeah, I'm probably gonna change the chat to
What
subscribe.
did it say?
I'll mute myself.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, community moderation, partition rate. Yeah, subscriber only mode. Yeah, there you go. Now half the people left. Funny. But yeah, it's nice to see the community's grown. We've gained quite a lot of subscribers over the past month. Obviously, the Fish Shop tours have helped out a lot. Am I a Fish Shop tour channel? I'd love to be, but I don't have a car. If someone wants to drive me around, you are more than welcome to. You smell me protein shaker.
I was just gonna ask if I could use some of the fish tank water for my paint.
You're not using me fish tank water to paint.
Okay.
I mean, that'd be like creative, but no,
Just a little tiny bit.
no. It's got like all bits and bobs in anyway. Be weird. My head's completely fell off now. But yeah, we're not primarily a fish tour channel, although I'll be honest, a lot of the audience that have subscribed to this channel have come from the Fish Shop tours. The Fish Shop tours have done really well, so yeah, it's one of them that'd be something that'll always be present in my uploads. But long term, obviously, I've said this since day one, sustainability is quite difficult. The nitrogen levels, ooh. Yeah, so whilst I can't think for a moment, I'm gonna set up my tripod that this is on now. Phil and Mia sat on the no.
You want me to hold it?
No, you don't need to hold it. Just set up the tripods so you can see me do the maintenance. Right, there you go. I think that's
Should I get some normal tap water?
normal tap water. We've got 8 people in here. Thanks for joining, everyone. I remember back in the day we used to have like 20 odd people. Back in the day, that was. Did I fall off in terms of live streaming? Probably. Nowhere near as consistent as it used to be, but here we are. As you can see, the water levels dropped. And I think we're probably due a algae scrub and a big water change. So let's crack on with doing that. This tripod's not great. I've got a better tripod, but I'm too lazy to get it out. Maintenance for you is full. I can imagine when you've got a rack system set up. Might be the nice weather. Right, let's start with an algae scrub anyway. Hey, Mia. Oh, you got your headphones on. My big tank has gone to... Not sure what to do. Send more pictures into the Discord, Martin, because you want to know what you could use, Martin? I've got a great suggestion of a product you can use. Seachem Purigen, so it breaks down organic waste, and Seachem Sea Gel, that will also get rid of algae too. So if you want to buy them products, put them inside your filter. Apparently they're really good for breaking down any organic waste and stopping that kind of build-up that you've got going on in your tank. You can also use Pristine too, but Pristine's more of like a liquid form of Purigen, where obviously Purigen, it's in your filter. It's great Purigen too. Obviously, I'm speaking from a CChem training I done the other week, but basically, when you add that into your tank, it gets rid of any anaerobic bacteria and stuff like that. Give that a good scrub. It's coming off. I don't know if it is. Yeah, it is. You know what? The scrubber isn't going to work. I need the trusty old Subway card to scrape the glass. I have single tank syndrome. The wife won't let me have any more. Hey, mate, before I started my YouTube channel, I had the Fluval Flex 57. If you scroll all the way back on my channel, it's a video of me talking about my one tank I had. And then obviously my channel started growing, and then I was allowed a second tank, which, you know, it was supposed to be a bowl. I did have a bowl, but the bowl didn't succeed. And I was like, oh, can I upgrade the bowl to like a small tank? And then obviously Mia was really nice to me and allowed me to set up 2 tanks in hers, and then we upgraded to the Roma 125. So I've got 3, but I'm hopefully going to have more when I've got this rack set up. Scraping all that gunk off the glass. 2 packs of Purigen in the filter. At the weekend, okay. It looks like it's food that's like fungusing up, Martin. I don't know what the hell it could be. If you send more pictures, we can try and get down to the bottom of it. It's very weird. I've only ever seen that happen when like organic waste or food's just like collected at the bottom. And that seems to be what is happening. At the end of the day, mate, if it's a small tank and you want another tank, then the idea is you tell the missus that, okay, I'll get rid of this tank and get a bigger tank. Then a bigger tank equals more fish. And it looks nicer. Have I got all that off? It looks like I have. Good majority of it. Yeah, looks like it was effective. Right, time to use the scrubber again. Takes a few days to work, I found. Yeah, it does take a couple of days to work, Martin. But it's really good, and the great thing about it too is it's reusable. So when it's fully used up, after like usually 6 months, you can take it out the filter, and then you can recharge it, reprime it. You take it out, you leave it in bleach for like 24 hours. Take it out the bleach, put it in some dechlorinated tap water for another 24 hours. Once it's gone white, you're then able to put it back in your tank and use it 7 to 8 times after priming. So it's like a really good reusable product in the long run. Oh. Yeah, I've used sea gel before. You kidding? Bin the last bag. Yeah, mate, it's reusable. You can use it over and over again. And it's not the cheapest stuff, is it? I'm gonna give this a scrub from this end too. I'll see, I've got my pipe there. I've got a nice little brush that's quite handy. Oh, look at all that gunk. Damn. There you go, look at that. That's the kind of stuff that collects in your spray bar. Rinse that back off. I know I shouldn't rinse that back off in the tank, but I'm going to do a big water change. Get all that gunk off the leaves. It's time to probably start trimming. Got a bit of a BBA there on what looks to be a healthy leaf of a Cryptocorn balance. It was a healthy leaf until I've just ripped a bit off. That algae was on a lot tougher than I thought. Well, it's time to trim. Twin pack was £23. Try sponge filter with a pre-filter. Yeah, I had a white slime that clogged up the filter. Yeah, thank God it's gone, mate. Yeah, let's do a bit of trimming. I feel like a lot of nutrients may be getting pulled out of the tank by my my pothos. I'm thinking of maybe removing the pothos and planting it into a pot. I'll be completely honest with you. The pothos is just I've noticed the effect it's had on my nano tank over there and also on this tank. I think it's just absorbing way too many nutrients to the point where like the plants are kind of starving in the tank. It doesn't matter how many nutrients in the substrate system, which isn't good. Let's see. Right, let's get the scissors out and give a good trim up. Fair bit of BBA on a lot of these. A lot of these plants are probably going to be bleached it when I do the rescape of this tank for when I move into Mears and, you know, do the rack system. Damn, is that a lot of hair algae there? Yeah, there's a lot there. That's what I mean. This piece of wood, it's just been rotting away for the longest time now, and it's just kind of getting on my nerves. Yeah, I think that's everything I possibly can trim. Oh wow, that leaf has like died right the way back. That's weird. I'm actually probably going to trim this. Damn, look how long the roots are. No wonder the plants are starving. I was just about to say, I'm going to do a massive trim up on these roots. Pothos is like, it's living its best life because it's absorbing everything, but it's also taking everything out the water, which again, great for the fish, awful for the plants. There you go, and roots, look how long they are. Long roots. Suggestions, please. Where in the northwest is the best place for escaping materials, finding heart? Our shop provides. We've just gotten probably some of the best wood I've seen in a long time. We've got some really, really good wood in our shop at the moment. We got to pick it out from the Alf warehouse. So you could always pop to our shop if you're after some wood. We've got some decent rock options too. Scatter gravel, we've just bought some like this Brazilian river stuff. It's quite good. But yeah, we've got some really good scaping options. If you'd like to pop into our shop, we've got a fair amount. I'm trying to think where else. I'm not just saying our shop because I'm trying to give us promo. I am not paid to promos at all. I'm just speaking from my honest point of view. There's some really nice pieces of hardscaping at the moment because I had a hand in selecting a fair bit of it. Where else? Probably by the vowels dying back, it's been uprooted. Trim these roots over here too. Really healthy roots. Not been there yet. Should do. You're just an hour's drive. Yeah, it's definitely worth a visit, mate. I work on the weekends, so if you ever want to say hello to me personally, you can pop in on the weekend. Oh, you want to see me on camera?
No.
I'm kidding. Just winding you up. Giant roots off that pothos. It all started from 4 leaves. Pothos.
More comfy.
Right, let's have a look. Oh, no one said nothing. You're just enjoying the maintenance. Right. I think now is the right time for me to probably do a big water change. Has the sea gel run out? Did I bin the sea gel? I'm just checking. Might have. I'm not sure if you can reprime that, to be honest. You can reprime the Purigen. Hopefully getting some this weekend, maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, this is the thing that I want you to use for the CO2.
Oh,
Attached it. Yeah, yeah. No, so this goes in the tank, and then you press down and it'll fill up.
I see.
I've discovered, got loads of little bits. Yo, Cactus. Thanks for popping in. Nice betta fish on your picture. I think that's the one of the most natural tanks I've seen. Oh, my tank. Oh, thank you. Like, yeah, it was supposed to be like a river basin, like kind of thing. Like, you know, a piece of wood hanging over a riverbed. They're like the cobbles, and it's just kind of like hanging over, and the fish all living in it. I've got plecos and all that living in there. I mean, it's a really nice epiphyte piece of wood, and obviously it had, in its prime, it had all the vallus growing over the top of it, and the balance and that, and I had the tiger lotus, but the tiger lotus completely died back. I don't know why. The bulb even rotted. Again, I don't know why. Bit strange. I know tiger lotus can sometimes die back. But yeah, big maintenance session. So sorry if I'm not talking all too much. But yeah, loads of moss and stuff like that growing on there. See, there's the tiger lotus just growing in the back. I say growing, it's just surviving. It's not really doing much. There's my L205 as well, just chilling. Always out and about. Zero CO2 now. This tank, in my opinion, looks awful. It does not look as good as it used to. It could look a lot better, and it's all getting rescaped. Going to be getting rid of this piece of wood. It's basically rotting away. Going to take all these plants off. Going to dip them in bleach. Get rid of all that algae. Kill it off. Probably not going to reuse the moss. The moss is just, you know, it's a bit battered, covered in BBA and that. Going to reuse a fair bit of it, but it's going to be a complete rescape of this tank when I move on to my rack. Fertilizer, yes, there is liquid fertilizer that I use on this. But yeah, I've kind of stopped now. Tank's past its prime. It's all getting broken down. My sister has just got Frontosa. She picked up a the dual cichlids. Only time I've seen dual cichlids not fight in the tank. Wow, that's a rare occurrence. Let's face it, most aquascapes are not natural look. They look too pretty. How you use dead fish as fertilizer? Did you learn that one off Father Fish? You put your dead fish in your substrate system. Oh look, there's my L236 just chilling under my finger there. Come out of his cave because I've been knocking about on the wood. Sun is shining. Oh. Yeah, oh wow, look, see, that's how much the wood's rotting away. It's just all disintegrating in my hand. Gonna have to do a big water change on this, so as much as I can up. Gonna put my hoodie on, my Adam 7 Fish Tanks hoodie. I need to start wearing my merch more often, but I need to design some merch that I think is a lot more wearable than just my logo. Right, where's this bucket? Just get this ball right into this bucket now. Right, there we are. Got me trusty bucket. Got me gravel vac that I've took the nozzle off. Hey Stefan, I'm so sorry about your loss, mate. I hope all is well for yourself. It's always horrible losing a pet. They are family members. Fish, cats, dogs, don't matter what they are family to us, and I hope all is well in your grieving. Let's unplug that filter then. Can't be bothered repriming it, leaving it on like I have done the past few times. Get that leaf off, prune some more leaves. Damn, covered in a thick amount of algae. It's a nice healthy piece of Anubias, although it is lathered in algae here and there. I could probably propagate this if I wanted to. Probably will when I do the rescape. Took it right the way back in there. Right. Are we rescaping today? Thank you very much, mate. It's a bit better today, but still taking some getting used to. It always is. Always is. Oh, can't believe. Yeah, mate. New merch is great. I'll order too soon. Thank you very much, Martin. Yeah, yeah, I literally spoke for probably the first half hour about what's happened to Graham, Adam. Yeah, it's really worrying to see that happen to someone in the community, like especially Graham. Graham's a really nice guy. Like, he's probably the nicest person something like that could have happened to. And it's just really unfortunate that that's the case. I was basically pushing motive earlier that if everyone could go into other people's communities, into comment sections, into forums, even try and get a hold of YouTube themselves on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, email, like try and get a hold of YouTube. I was pushing the motive earlier that basically everyone in the Discord needed to report that live that had gone on his channel. Obviously he's been hacked again. If you don't know, he was hacked a couple of weeks ago. He recovered his account. It's happened again now. They've got access of his channel, and his channel's now been deleted. So the reason that I was telling everyone to report that live, that wasn't his, is that the idea behind it was is if everyone reported that live's taken down. It also is damage control, so people don't just start unsubscribing on a mass scale from his channel. But it was also so YouTube had become aware of what's gone on, and the worst part about it was is that he made YouTube aware, and YouTube got back to him and said it is what it is, and that isn't acceptable. So if we can all, put a post out on our community pages and stuff like that, maybe get a hold of other people in the community, bigger people in the community, leave some comments and say, show some support for Graham. Graham was basically saying he's done. Like you said, it's been a good run and all that, and I think it'd be awful to see someone like Graham leave and no longer be part of the community. It definitely hurt the hobby and hurt this side of fish keeping, the creator side of fish keeping for sure, because he's such a nice fella and his channel was doing really well. It was growing at a rapid rate. So yeah, hopefully he gets his channel back, and hopefully it's all resolved. But it's such a horrible thing to happen to. I can only imagine myself, and all I can do is to tell you guys and tell people that I'm friends with in the community to try and get a hold of YouTube, try and get a hold of bigger creators who were in contact with YouTube to try and resolve this, because it's just not fair on him. Like, he's a nice guy, and he's been attacked, whether he's clicked on an email or clicked on a message or a link, and then suddenly someone's got access to his account, is trying to sell some crypto scam and all that. He may have lost a fair few subscribers from it too, which is even more damaging for him. He's lost subscribers, not only lost subscribers, but that's if he gets his channel back, and hopefully he does. So yeah, we can only try and push that narrative and message across. It's horrible. So if we can all go in other people's Discords, go in other people's community pages, go in other people's comment sections, and try and get this resolved for Graham, because it's not on. It's not fair. It's not on. It's not good. And if YouTube just say it is what it is, then that's unacceptable, and that also puts myself and other people in the community in danger, and not just obviously the fish keeping side, but in the YouTube community as a whole. And if YouTube are willing to just turn the back on you like that, then that's scary to think of. Because imagine you get to the point in life where you're making a decent living off YouTube, because YouTube can be life-changing for some people. It's already start to become life changing for myself, and I'm sure it has for Graham too. And for him to lose that overnight just because someone's took over his email and his account, you've got access to a lot of personal things of his too. So, you know, it's not good on Google side of things, on YouTube side of things. It needs to be resolved. Yeah, very naughty from YouTube. And, you know, at the end of the day, I'd be major pissed. Yeah, I don't usually swear, but I'll say it. I'll be major pissed if someone decides to, in person, I do, on YouTube, I don't, but I'm making this statement now that at the end of the day, you can't just allow this to happen to channels and turn your back on them. Very sad, yeah, it is. So if we can all show some support by getting a hold of other creators that you subscribe to, bigger channels, say like, you know, we stand with Graham, we support Graham and all that. Aquarium Adventures is his channel name if you don't know him, and yeah, hopefully it's all resolved for him in as soon as possible. Because at the end of the day, if it happens to someone like him, it can happen to myself and others. And I can only imagine what he's going through right now. It's horrible to think of. Right, I've been plucking around with that tank for long enough. Let's get this water change on the go. Get all this crud sucked out. I didn't know I was siphoning out. What's going on? Oh, it's all clogged up. That's great, isn't it? Ooh, the smell coming off that. Oof. That's awful. I always thought YouTube was supportive if those things happened. Nice speech, by the way. Oh, thank you. I'm good at waffling. I'd like to think, anyway. Right, let's get this siphon going.
You good?
I just got a mouthful of fish water. I usually...
Ew.
That always happens in the fish shop. Well, not always, but it used to happen when I first started. I can't believe I've just got a mouthful of fish water, honestly. Yeah. I'm going to have to rinse my mouth out. Oh, I can't. Oh, well. It builds the immune system. No.
Are you sure?
Right, there you go. Siphon's working. Damn, the smell coming off that. I'll check the comments now. Everyone's probably laughing at the fact I've just inhaled some fish water. Right, that's sorted. In my siphon, there's a balloon-like structure. Typical Scouse. Sorry. Why use mouth, bro? Well, because it was getting clogged up. This thing gets clogged up all the time. Like, it's handy to stop stuff getting, like, you know, bigger pieces stuck in the tubing. But when you're trying to siphon as much dirt out as possible, it's a pain in the backside. So I just detached it so I could siphon it up properly. It's time for me to reattach it now. There you go, right. There you go, that's reattached now. Typical Scouse can waffle. Ah, yeah, there you go. I mean, they call it beneficial bacteria. Yeah, everyone's having a laugh with me inhaling some fish water. If you haven't already, make sure to double tap the screen to like the live. Make sure to share the live. Make sure to subscribe as well. It helps us out massively. Trying to grow the community. We're trying to reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of this month. I think it's possible. The rate we've been growing recently. It's been almost a year since we hit 1K. Got a plaque sent to us by a subscriber and friend, MS Aquascaping, so I'd love to reach 2K. Yeah, I'm just going to empty this water out, and then we're going to do a water change on the nano tanker over there. That'll give me a moment. Oh, me back. I'm back. Try not to spill basically full bucket of water in my room. And I'm back. Right, has anyone left any comments? Let's have a gander. Can Waffle, sorry I'm new here. What fish do you have? Oh, you're right, lad. How you doing? How you doing, Mick? Michael, how you doing? Long time no speak. Sorry I'm new here. What fish do I have? I have raccoon tetra. I have a Piscirama hongschloy. I've got some cool plecos and stuff like that. Some cories, some coolie loaches. Yeah, I've got quite a lot. And then I've got some scallop baddis in the tank we're about to water change. Yada yada. I think this is the full one. I don't want to use that. I want to use the open bottle. Rightio. I've had my water conditioner. Have you heard out? Thanks for the live, Adam. Don't forget to like the live, everyone. Thank you so much, Stefan. Yeah, everyone, if you haven't already, make sure to join our Discord community. Our Discord community is very active. We now have 54 members in our Discord community. It's got a life of its own. It's active every day. People are talking about the fish, speaking about the fish, speaking about many other topics too. Speak about my videos and speak to yourselves directly. So if you ever want to talk to me or get any advice or speak to anyone in the community, even the likes of Fish Up Matt is in our Discord. That's how you know it is good. So make sure you know to check it out. So let's go and add this water into the tank. Right, I'll pour that in. you go. That is a very good water change. Completed. Probably needs a bit more, to be honest. Need to top up just a slight bit more. I'll probably do that when I get that done. So I'm just busy with the house. Oh yeah, you moved house now, so yeah, maybe we can do that video sometime once you're all settled and that. We can sort some collab out, lad. That'd be good. Check out your scapes. Just a tenner pump. Yeah, it is. Probably going to do something like that when I'm moving mirrors. At the minute, it's just bucket and water. For now. Whew. Some handiwork done. Right, Mia. Just going to move that out your way.
Oh, sorry.
That, if you could put that on the shelf or something. Yeah. Right. Let's move over to the nano tank. Just ripping the kitchen out, nearly finished the bathroom. It's like a, yeah, it's a nightmare, innit, doing up houses. I used to help my brother do up houses, and it's not the cheapest thing in the world. That is for sure. Right, let's unplug the hang on the back. The hang on the back needs a bit of a clean out. I'm just gonna do that now. There's a bit of green algae starting to form as well. Probably gonna unplug the heater too. That's the light. Keep the light on. Yeah, there's the heater. I think I've got it. There you go. Right, heater's unplugged. Pump's unplugged. Right, let's yeah, this little nano tank's a lot nicer, but I'm gonna probably change the inhabitants to badder, so just killing well, not killing each other, but the males just destroying the females back fin, unfortunately. Got 2 little Amanos and 2 Amanos, a little Pitbull Plucko just there. It's a nice little tank, this, but I'm gonna just take that back filter out now. Put it into the bucket. Right, we'll give that a clean out now. Clean the filter out first. For a second, I thought the reflection looked like a Man United badge on your cap. Yeah, you're funny. No way. 20 times we are. 20 times champions. You know that. Very much. Premier League champions. You can say we lost to Chelsea the other day, yada yada. No, don't matter. They're all still hungover. Cannot wait to celebrate that parade. Tank's looking boss. Yeah, this tank, the plants in the back, they've kind of died back. I think the Pothos has been taking a lot of too much nitrates out, so it's been a bit of a balancing act. Currently changing my Jack Dempsey's. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear about the crack in your tank, mate. That's a shame. Right, let's pull this plug up real quick. Unravel it from the back. Give it a bit of a clean out. This hang on the back's been getting clogged up a fair bit. Right. Man U till I die. Well, yous fell off a cliff. Don't think yous are going to catch up to us anytime soon in terms of Champions Leagues and the rest. We're now the biggest club in England, so yeah, you can hold that out. Right, let's get that water change on the go. Oh, I'm pouring water all over my leg. There was still a bit in the siphon, God's sake. Not siphoning up. And the siphon has stopped working. Lovely. Everton. Everton. Gonna have an amazing ground in the Championship. Hey, in all fairness, Everton have pulled it back. Moyes' return. Right, that's a decent amount of water. Don't want to do too large of a water change. Money Pit City, the empty out. Yep, they very much do have an empty stadium. I'll agree with you on that. And their downfall needs to be studied. Although they're in the final of the FA Cup, and suddenly if they win something, oh, it's not that bad of a season. Then when we won a double, it was like, oh, you fell off. All that stuff. Right. Let's give that a bit of a wipe and get me trusty Subway card out to scrape the glass. We're just keeping the trophy warm. I don't think City are going to be challenging next season. I will be honest. I think Guardiola leaves after next year. And I know he said, oh, once my contract's done, I think he'll leave earlier. We still don't know the result of them charges, yeah? They've waited till the end of the season, haven't they? Be nice to see the derby between you and Everton in the Championship. Football banter. You're a funny man. You know, what happened to them charges? They all disappeared with a bit of money, didn't they? You can buy out anything. What are you doing? You're just like crinkling away in the background.
Sorry.
Stockport County away Man City next season. Do you have a cichlid? I have dwarf cichlids. I have a Piscogramma Benchian, Hong Shui. I don't have any big cichlids. I'd like to keep Geophagus one day. They're on my bucket list. Fish. Definitely not in the flat though, not in Mears. I think that'll be a fish I'll get when we get our own place. Right, let's clean this filter real quick. Take the sponge off. How dirty that sponge got in like a short period of time. I cleaned this last week. Right, I'll take give that a good squeeze in there. Right. That seems okay. I'm gonna take that apart and probably take that cartridge out. That cartridge has probably run its course. Take that off. Anyone like me self-made little ridge? It's a bit dirty. Give that a rinse. made a little ridge for the water spread across the surface because it basically pours straight down. Good way to distribute water movement. I'm getting rid of some dual cichlids. I am very much okay. I do not need any of them moody fish in my life. Although I think Steve would take some off you. We're always looking for local fish and breeders. If you pop him a message, Steve, you can message Stephen Halsey, and he could probably sort you out some store credit or maybe a trade or whatever you'd like, and maybe even just cash for when you pop in. Be much. I think he'd very much appreciate it. What filter is that? It is a Haiger hang on the back. I've done a review on the channel of this filter, so if you want to check it out, the review is available to watch on the channel. Oh, and I've just poured water down my leg. Lovely. Ugh. Oh god, what a mess I'm making. Can't wait to not be on a carpet anymore. Give that a scrub there quick before it stinks the room out. Right, so we're gonna take this cartridge out. We've got sponges in there too. Take the sponge, take that all out. Give it a rinse, squish.
Try it again.
Johnny, shut up. You can wind up. It should be fine now.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Put 50p in the meter. Listen, I know I'm scouse, but come on, guys. Like, you know what? Actually, you know, I can flip this round. If you want the lives to be better quality and not buffering, and you want you want to support the channel, you can always donate. That's much appreciated. If you want to help out with the internet bill. Right, let's pour this water in. Right, that should be all good to go. I would if I could afford to. Oh, no worries. There's no actual stress on donating. Right. Oh, hopefully you're getting back into it. That should be nice. Right, I think that's as high it can go before I decide to knock it over in the night. Right, let's plug this filter back in real quick. Oh, what have I knocked over now? Bloody hell. Can't do nothing in this room. It's just a nightmare. It's not built for fish tanks. It's built to sleep in and that's it. Right. Let's plug that back in. We have water movement. There you go. Oh, that's great. I'd like to think it's the same here in the UK. But it isn't. Thank you.
Really sat on them.
Right, time to plug in the filter of my 90 litre. Can't wait for it to all kick the gunk out. I might just put a net in front of it to stop it from kicking any gunk out. Right, let's see what happens. Nope, no gunk. Right, let's plug in. Yeah, nothing actually come out of that, which is good. Time to plug in. Say plug in, just attach the spray bar. Right, well done here. Maintenance session has been done. The tank looks a little nicer, to be fair. A little brighter because the tannins have been removed. On the Nano, yeah, still using the Hygge filter. Does yours get clogged up easily? Mine definitely has been. It's, even for 15 litre, it's been getting clogged up. Which is a bit strange. See if I can readjust that. Yeah, right, that's done. Yes, let's use this slab of plastic to make sure that the netting isn't dipping into the tank. Found its purpose. That works. I use Tidal, so yeah, them Tidal filters are apparently really good. They're called the CH1. CH1. They're made in Italy, aren't they, in Europe? And then like they're owned by Hygge or something like that, if I recall. Hygge and CH like the collab on that product. Right. Let's put all my fish cleaning stuff away. Bit of a messy maintenance session. You see, I have the Tidal 35 and that gets clogged a lot. Interesting. Very interesting. this away. Right, that is the maintenance done. I've put all this buckets and stuff away. Let's get bits and bobs. Pop them. Right. I think we're done now. Right, let's Awaze Skyline's a really nice filter. Sorry, tank. My man was in two places. There's my little Placo badge that I got from Ian Fuller at the Catfish auction last year. I haven't been to any auctions in a while since that first one. I'd like to go more, just haven't had the opportunity really. I work pretty much every weekend. There you go.
Sorry.
Right, I think that's everything done. Yeah, but
That's a headband.
Oh, I thought that was your knickers.
No?
Yeah, sorry that you can't use that one on the one I was just telling you about actually. It's the wrong diffuser. Have I got a diffuser in here? I've got one up there, haven't I? Yeah. Just to let you know, I'm testing out CO2 on the Roma 125. Harry was very kind enough to gift me like 6 full canisters that you press the button on. I haven't used that one in years, but I just want to see if it has any effect on plant growth. Got my box of goodies. I say goodies. My dumping ground. There's the little bit of rubber that come off it. You always lose that little bit of rubber off these. Anyone use these? Yeah. Always lose a little bit of rubber off them. They have like a little rubber tip. Yeah, right, well, it looks like I don't have that diffuser thing. And I need that little rubber tip off the end of it, which is a nightmare. Yeah, Steve goes all the auctions. I only went the one with him when I wasn't working weekends, but I work weekends at the moment. Just got a box of rocks and like bits and bobs from over the years. All my old like discarded stuff that I don't use anymore. To say discarded, like it always comes in handy in the end. Like I've got these mesh bags like filter floss and stuff. Old fish food, that needs binning. Absolute nightmare. That would have been good as well if I didn't have that missing part. Got the same thing and it's missing that little rubber nub. It always falls off when you use them CO2 canister things. Shove that back on the shelf. The cupboard. Right, have I got enough one? Surely I've got enough one. Got like return valves, I've got like bags of carbon. I've got bits of everything bar what I need. Just a tiny little piece of rubber that like helps the CO2 thing work. Yeah, EBO food's amazing. Yeah, really, really good. I've done a video on it, Urban. Check the channel if you're subscribed. It's on there. Really good food. Oh, the trusty toothbrush to scrub algae with. Right. Please tell me there's a diffuser in here. Yes. Found one. I knew I had one. Here you go. It's got the little rubber knob on as well. Oh no. It's rotted away. You taking it?
Which one?
Well, I had one, but it rotted away, so that's amazing, isn't it? No use in that. Well, see if you can try that. See if that'll work. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. why have I got so much empty aquarium stuff in here? Right, that can be used. Keep them, I guess. It's that treatment. Yeah, that's empty. Need to start binning stuff, I'll be honest. Loads of bits of random crap. Yeah, get rid of that. That can all go in the bin. Ah, well, that was me rummaging round through my old bits and bobs that I've had over the years. Bug bites. I am subbed. Yeah, bug bites are alright. But I prefer EBO. EBO's way better. Better content than the actual other brands, the competitors. Or the brands that it's trying to compete with. As it's not massively flooding the market just yet, but it's a really good fish food brand in my opinion. And I'm not just saying that because I work for Stay. I'm saying that from like genuine experience that my fish really enjoy and appreciate food. Why did we have more viewers when you were watching the back of me? That's a little sus. So I spent most of this live doing fish tank maintenance and looking through. Oh, long time no see, Dylan. Nice to see you in here. If Mr. G was in here, he'd be very ecstatic to see you. Gonna start the lives again soon. Oh, great. I'm sure people will definitely appreciate to see you back, mate. It's been a long time. Yeah, the tank's looking a bit better there. Bit cleaner. Although it's getting broke down. I don't know why I've done a big maintenance session on it when in the next week or two it's getting broke down, but it's for the benefit of the fish's health. Hikari food, yeah, Hikari food's good. The Hikari fiber bites are really good for fish that are wild caught because they prefer like the worms and stuff like that. It's more attractive to them. But yeah, just to hammer on the point a bit more, we've got 5 minutes left of the live, I'd probably say. To hammer the point across, make sure to go and show support for Aquarium Adventures. Graham, of course, his channel's been hacked. It's been compromised. YouTube have deleted his channel. Hopefully he gets full access to it soon and everything is recovered for him. It's such a hard thing losing your channel, I could imagine, especially with him being on the brink of 80k subscribers too. Yeah, it's just a thing that I could imagine for him is very, very frustrating. So if you want to go and show support to him, make sure to message, email, contact YouTube, try and get a hold of them, message in other Discords, message in other forums, group chats, everything that you're involved in terms of the fish keeping world. Try and get his channel back. I can imagine it is an absolute nightmare for him at the moment, and he was saying that it's been a good ride kind of thing in his last message I seen from his Discord. I don't think I'm a part of his Discord, but yeah, make sure to to show them some love and try and help them out. But yeah, to sum up the live anyway, we've done a maintenance session on both tanks on the filter over there. Done a algae scrub on the glass. We've pruned back a lot of the epiphytes that are covered in. Can't stay, but have a good live. Thanks for popping in, mate. Appreciate it. I'll leave now. Bye, people. Oh, no worries. Take care, mate. Appreciate you joining as always, Stay. Hopefully I'll see you at the shop on the weekend or at some point in the future. But yeah, as I was saying, sum things up. We've done 2 maintenance sessions on 2 tanks, cleaned the filter up, spoke about the rack, spoke about videos, upcoming videos. So just to let everyone know as well, everyone here, I did film a reacting to TikTok's video with Harry, the fish keeping ginge. Video went to crap. It fell apart. It was stressful. Basically, I was screen recording my screen for us to react to on the TV, and it stopped recording 6 minutes in for no reason at all. It just decided it wanted to stop screen recording, which I have no explanation as to why it done that. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So that video was filmed, but it wasn't savable, unfortunately, because of that. But yeah, hoping to do a, you know, tank updates thing before I move into Mia's and set up that rack, and I can update you as well on the 125, and then we will start the rack building series and the new aquascape of this tank too. But yeah, that is pretty much all I've got to chat about. I've rambled for a good 117 minutes. We've done tank maintenance, we've done a bit of everything. It was nice to see some old faces, new faces, and yeah, it's been a great live. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Make sure to join our Discord community. The link is in the description of this live when it's re-uploaded. It's also available on my previous video in the description. Appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night, day, morning, wherever you are in the world. Take it easy. I'll see you later. Good night, good day, good morning. Bye-bye. And also, make sure to show your love and support for Aquarium Adventures. Bye-bye.